Sister wives Meri Brown break silence about name change, and sister wives Breanna and Savanah Brown pick have fans sad. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Sister wives stars Breanna and Savanah Brown were both affected by Kody, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robin Brown's actions within the family. Although they had a relationship, COVID-19 exposed cracks in all of the family's connections. As Breanna and Savanah spend time together, fans are saddened after seeing the photos. Unfortunately, Kody Brown's actions have deeply affected his family. Multiple times he points out how the family is in a civil war. At one point, Breanna Brown mentioned her relationship with Savanah Brown specifically. She said, "Me and Savanah, we're decent to each other." Admittedly, she added, it wasn't, super great, and we weren't close because during COVID, people had different opinions about the rules. Then she added, "We just didn't know what to do with each other, so we kind of kept our distance." It brought Breanna to tears talking about the strain from the family conflict. Likewise, Savanah Brown told Christine in season 18, "I run into her every day after our study hall." Sadly, Savanah said, "No, I don't talk to her. We just kind of ignore each other in school." Furthermore, Savanah opened up about having a difficult time connecting with siblings who were around her age. Additionally, she shared, "A lot of them, the relationships change as I get older. But Robin's kids, it's always been, not as close as your kids were," referring to her connection with Christine's kids. Correspondingly, her thoughts echoed those of her other siblings discussing the break in their relationships. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Kody Brown posted photos with Breanna and Savanah Brown. First, a user says, "Savanah and Breanna." Then they added, "This is sweet, but it also makes me sad because Savanah and Breanna may have been close at one point." Furthermore, the user added 2 tweets from Kody's Twitter account in 2019. He tweeted, "With 2 daughters at the movies." Then, jokingly he added, "I'm not included in the conversation. #third wielded, #left out, #glad me kids are friends." Showing his early FOMO tendencies. In a follow-up tweet, the Redditor shows Kody adding, "I told them what I tweeted. We're not leaving you out, Dad, #third wielded." However, the tides have turned. One commenter confirms, "I agree, makes me sad, but it does look genuine." This was right before *T hit the fan. Poor Savanah, she's been completely left behind by her dad. Another Redditor adds, "The kids might have appeared close, but I bet Robin always told her kids they were the outcasts and not accepted." Someone else notes, "Wow, look at Savanah out there not accepting Breanna, just talking her ear off. I was really confused. It didn't make sense Kody and Robin would allow them to be friends, or that Kody would even have a relationship with Breanna. Kody is such an insecure male. I can't believe he was jealous and feeling left out. His 2 teenager daughters were having a conversation that didn't include him. He had to make them feel guilty by telling them what he tweeted. Such a narcissist." After the initial poster brought up Kody Brown's tweet showing how close Breanna and Savanah were at one point, it made many fans sad. Someone commented, "Oh man, I thought, wow, how nice Breanna and Savanah are talking again, but then I saw it's from 2019. Another person added, "This is before the COVID meltdown. Just shows how 1 year could make such a difference." His COVID paranoia and Robin's manipulations really did rip the family apart. It's nice to see Savanah and Breanna getting along. She was one of the ones who said she'd like to see Robin's kids again. And there's Robin saying that the OG-13 never accepted her kids. Such a liar. Then, the original poster adds, "That's why I find it sad. The kids were close. Compare this to the ways Savanah and Breanna talked about how they didn't interact even though they went to the same school. Sad. Someone else can't believe where the Browns are now. They said, "It's so sad now. How the hell did he let all this happen?" Creepy tweet. He only posted that to make a couple of points. 1. See, I'm a good dad out on date night with my daughters. False, you're not. 2. Poor me, they aren't even talking to me. Victim. And 3. Look everyone, they are friends. Despite the latest narrative that they were about revisiting Kody Brown's tweets from when Breanna and Savanah Brown were friends, does it make you sad knowing how the family rift changed things for them? Are you ready to see more episodes of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has broken her silence about a possible name change. She officially divorced Kody Brown in 2014 and then obtained a church release from him nearly a decade later. So, will she keep her married name or go back to her maiden name? Keep reading for further details. She was just a teenager when she met and married Kody Brown, and now, Meri Brown has a lot of decisions to make. Meri was a first and legal wife for 3 years until Janelle Brown joined the family as a second wife. They then brought in Christine Brown Woolley as wife number 3, and she completed the family for 16 years. Then, in 2010, Kody courted Robyn Brown. There are varying stories of how Kody and Robyn met, but Meri is now just as confused as fans who have followed the family for 19 seasons. In 2014, Meri legally divorced Kody so that he could marry Robyn and adopt her 3 children from her first marriage. This was something very special that Meri was doing, but it was also a breaking point in their relationship. They became very distanced, and eventually, it was not even a functioning relationship. Finally, in 2022, Meri realized she had nothing with Robyn or Kody and opted to leave the family. This came after Janelle and Christine exited. She has since moved from Flagstaff to Utah and is making big changes. One of them is her name. She has been a Brown for over 30 years, but is that how she wants to remain? According to People, Meri Brown has thought about changing her name, but what would it be? We've talked about it a lot. It's like, okay, I am connected to Kody Brown by having his last name, but at the same time, that's all anybody knows me as. That's all I know myself as for the past 34 years. I definitely wouldn't ever change it back to my maiden name. That would be weird for me. I only had that for 19 years. This one I've had for 34, so it would be weird on that level. Meri's maiden name is Barber, and that was once her former sister wife, Janelle's married name. She was wed to Meri's brother for a short time, and that is how they were connected. So if she were to change her name, what would it be? Meri Brown and her friends joked on the Sunday, December 29th episode about her changing her last name to Davenport. That was her great-great-grandmother's maiden name, and said it was very, very regal. As for when she would consider dropping Brown, she has said maybe when she gets married again, but joked. Hopefully his last name also is not Brown. We go with black or white. We were thinking of all the last names that are colors. She would also be open to changing her last name to Christmas, but that is just for fun. Meri is open to finding a relationship, but would she show it on Sister Wives? Her former sister wife, Christine Brown Woolley, held nothing back when it came to her courtship with now husband, David Woolley. For Meri, she would have to be something very serious. I think it would have to get to a certain point of relationship before I did that, because that's a big thing to be seen publicly like that. Do you think Meri should keep her name as is, or does Davenport have a certain flair to it? Let us know.